This is Chris Kobe with the League of Women Voters of Portland. You are watching Video Voters Guide. Along with MetroEast Community Media, we are here to talk with candidates running in the May 2020 primary election. With me today is Ernest Warren Jr., who is running for Judge of the Circuit Court, Position 12 in District 4, which is Multnomah County. Welcome, Ernest, and please tell us a little bit about yourself and why you're running for judge.
Hi, Chris. Ernest Warren. I'm a lifelong Portland, Oregon person. 31 years I've been practicing law, primarily in Multnomah County Circuit Court. I'm running for judge because I believe that, you have to maintain justice. I believe I'm a person that can maintain justice and always do what's right. And having been around for so long, I know that personally I'm the right person for the job, and answering your questions, I want to make that known to the voters as well.
Great. Turning to the issues, especially the tumultuous times we're living in now, what challenges have been and will be created by the pandemic to the effective and efficient administration of justice? And how do you propose to meet those challenges if you are elected?
It's a dynamic right now. I'm in the middle of it as representing people in court. Basically now we have transitioned to more video hearings with the judge to litigate our cases. We have motions that have to be heard. I believe that the substantive law doesn't change much. It's just the way that people will have access to the courts. We have to speed up the process of bringing modern technology, because with modern technology comes safety, and we want to put people's safety first. That's very important with pandemics. Practice social distancing. Certainly, we should have done it a long time ago. The court systems in Multnomah County has recently went paperless. Before that, human beings have to actually go to court, file documents with clerks. Now it's all done electronically. In the U.S. district courts, that's been done for the last 10 years. We've been doing things electronically. So I think now Multnomah County Circuit Courts can leapfrog the federal system because of the broadband services are so more apt to new technologies. The U.S. district courts have older technologies. And so I think with technology, not only can we give more people access to the courts, but we can also protect people from the effects of a pandemic.
All right, turning to the more traditional issues that a judge would face, what is your philosophy of the purpose of sentencing in criminal cases?
Thank you for asking. I like to tell people that I believe historically a judge should hold one scale in one hand to weigh the evidence, and that's what I would do. There's no other way to know if you can have fairness without really weighing the evidence, listening. In many cases, in state court under Measure 11, many of the rights of what a sentencing judge could do, the discretion is taken away. You have certain mandatory sentences. 95% of what a Multnomah County Circuit Court judge does is criminal law. For the last 31 years, that's all I've done is criminal. Well, that's not all I've done, but I've done a lot of criminal law. I've also done civil cases too, but I've done the most serious cases representing indigent people. So I believe I can listen to both sides and be fair. I believe that a victim has a right to be heard in very serious crimes, and the things that they request should be strongly considered. I understand where Measure 11 is and its importance. And so I'm willing to uphold the law in all those regards. With respect to drug offenders, crime offenders, first-time offenders, I do believe rehabilitation and leniency is the movement, and it's something that I've argued for 31 years. I think that people deserve a second chance if it's their first chance in the criminal justice system, and it's not a serious person-to-person type crime.
Ernest, how would you as a trial court judge seek to improve the administration of justice within your own courtroom?
I think what it is with respect to a trial, it's very important. I've had 100 trials, so I understand how important the function of the jury. A jury trial is so important to the administration of justice and how we treat the jury and relate to the jury. I think because of my successes and failures in court, that I can relate to a jury and make it happen. Also, how I would improve the administration of justice is with my ability to listen to both sides. My mother always told me that God gave me 2 ears to listen twice as hard as I speak. And I'm willing to do that even in the courtroom. I think showing patience, listening, and when people feel they've been heard, I think there's a bigger possibility that they can agree with justice and the way that justice is being administered in the courtroom. And I hope to bring that feeling to the courtroom.
A last question. In your opinion, should voters consider a judge's sentencing record compared to that of other judges on the same court for the same offenses? Why or why not?
Well, it really, I don't know if a judge's sentencing record tells you much about the judge or the people that have come in front of him for a sentence. Everybody, every particular person should be judged individually on what they did. They are entitled to get separate treatment for where they stand in life, what the crime was that they committed, what their history was before committing the crime, what are the purposes we're trying to accomplish. Certainly, when you punish heinous crime, and that's just it. On the other hand, with drug addiction, a big part of that has to be rehabilitation. Another part is repayment of restitution for theft crimes and property crimes. So I don't know if you can really say, if you can really evaluate, and I certainly would ask the voters not to do that. I think you have to evaluate on how a judge is diligent to listen and give everybody an individualized treatment as to what is right and what is correct. And I don't agree with that you should just look at how hard some judge goes around slamming somebody. If somebody was stealing to feed themselves because they were hungry, they shouldn't be slammed into prison for a long time versus someone who commits a heinous crime. So I think I'm going to have the scales of justice besides me to weigh out what really is fair and what is fair punishment.
Okay. Thank you, Ernest. This has been the Video Voters Guide. The primary election is Tuesday, May 19. Be sure to inform yourself about the candidates and the ballot measures and exercise your right to vote. Thank you for watching.